Halloween is a celebration, with many people celebrating it since their lifetime. It's a culmination of the horrifying, the supernatural, and Did that scare you? Well good, because that's the most important aspect of Halloween, celebrating things that are scary. People celebrate in many different ways, by trick-or-treating, going to Halloween parties, the occasional satanic ritual. There's always a way to celebrate. And they all beat making a video about Halloween. Wait, we already did this part! Introducing the Celts. A giant group of warrior tribes who were really good at fighting each other. Oh look at that, farming just got invented. Now you can plant stuff in the ground and grow food. Farming grew quickly among their societies, which in turn created social hierarchies. With the elite and the strongest warriors at the top, because there's the strongest, and everyone else at the bottom, which created more fighting. But when did it all happen? Well, I'm glad you asked. I've got a calendar, aren't these cool? Not this type of calendar. Not sure why you'd think that. Knock knock at the door, it's the Romans. And they're here to conquer some stuff, which led to more fighting. There were some others too, but nobody really cared about them. Hey, remember that calendar? What's that thing? Damn, this place is dead as hell. Yeah, no, that's just Samhain. It's actually one of 4 Gaelic holidays, taking place in between fall and winter. But this is the cooler one. Because this is the spooky one. Spirits would rise, blurring the line between the living and the dead, sort of like a hollow Eve. Doorways from the other world would open up to bring these spirits, but not all spirits are built the same. The Celts needed ways to ward off certain spirits, like wearing costumes or animal skin. Time to bring out the best outfits. Another method would be creating small fires to drive away spirits. Food would also be offered to try and appease them. Let's go pillage and plunder all the Celts, said the ancient equivalent of an incel. And that's what they did. Wait, won't the Celts hate us for taking all their land? Yeah, that's kind of the point. But maybe if we merge part of our culture with theirs, they could hate us less. Okay. And then they continued to kill them. Wait, who's that guy? R.I.P. Jesus Christ. Or actually just for 3 days, he rose from the dead soon after. Meh, didn't see that, said the Romans continuing to kill Christians. But Rome got sick of all the killing, so they just killed him instead. Then came a bunch of other nerds until we hit this guy. Hi, I'm Constantine, said Constantine, legalizing Christianity in the Roman Empire before eventually becoming the only religion that people could be a part of. He was great, and now he's dead. But what about those Celts? They soon converted too, some out of free will, many more from force, which worked out for a while until it didn't. Damn, we need those pagans to follow Christ, said the Pope. What if we merge our Catholic traditions with theirs so they hate us less? Okay. And then they continued to kill them. They must have forgotten about his 10-step program. And on one of these cultural mergings, Samhain became All Hallows Eve. It's actually part of a 3-part trilogy. New activities would accompany the new holiday and its spiritual theming. They continued to honor the dead but through the lens of saints and martyrs, because seeing them through the lens of regular spirits is too pagan. So the church just downplayed the spiritual connections, but the community spirit would always live on just like Samhain before it. But this time, through prayer. Other activities were also brought about, such as apple bobbing, nut roasting, scrying, or mirror gazing. And those bonfires? Well, those were meant for keeping out a new certain someone. Hey, where'd those Celts go? They're gone. Yeah, it turns out slaughtering a giant group of people just sort of makes them not show up anymore. But some of their ways were just formed through these people now. Rome eventually lost their Rome too, so they became not Rome. Fast forward to the 19th century, here's a new map of the world. Don't worry if it's different, it changes every now and then. Whoops, looks like Ireland just had a famine. A disease was infecting their most common crop. Hey, Britain, can you actually, help us? We're, all starving. No. Please just give us this one. If only there was a giant piece of land that could grow a bunch of food. Oh hey, what's that place? America no thank you! The Irish repressed their culture hard, but Halloween was the one thing that got around it. The community gatherings and spirit never died out, just like the Celts once practiced. The spiritual presence finally decayed, but not without these Johns coming out, though they definitely improved the formula. Big companies took notice, and candy companies found their infinite money glitch. With new media being released into people's television broadcasts, the appeal just kept growing. And with the introduction of Halloween, horror and Halloween became inseparable. Speaking of which, better watch out for that candy. They've got razor blades now. The parents eventually loved the holiday again, some going crazy with decorations. And with the presence of the internet and social media, pop culture became even more ingrained in Halloween, but it got bad when these guys showed up. Oh wait, what's that? Never mind.